As we move forward from the trustee's sale process, the next logical step is understanding what can be done before the foreclosure actually happens. The previous section made it clear that once the auction occurs, the opportunity to preserve ownership is gone. This section focuses on the critical window of time before the trustee's sale, where real estate professionals can make the greatest impact for their clients. Pre-foreclosure is where ethics, communication, and problem-solving come together in real time. Unlike REO transactions, where the lender already owns the property, this stage still allows the homeowner to take action, sell, refinance, negotiate, or restructure the situation. Understanding the pre-foreclosure window. Once a notice of trustee's sale has been recorded, the clock begins ticking. However, as discussed in the previous section, the homeowner still retains ownership and control of the property until the auction occurs. This creates a unique opportunity for agents to assist homeowners in distress. The key is recognizing that time is the most valuable asset in this phase. Every day that passes reduces the number of available options. Agents must approach these situations with urgency while also maintaining professionalism and sensitivity. Many homeowners in this position are facing financial hardship, stress, and uncertainty. Available options for distressed homeowners. Before the foreclosure sale, several potential solutions may be available depending on the homeowner's financial situation. One option is reinstatement, where the borrower brings the loan current by paying past due amounts. Another is paying off the loan entirely through refinancing or other financial means. However, when these options are not realistic, the most common solution becomes selling the property, either traditionally or through a short sale. This ties directly back to the previous section, where we discussed the importance of obtaining reinstatement and payoff quotes. These figures allow agents to determine whether a traditional sale is possible or if a short sale is required. What is a short sale? A short sale occurs when the property is sold for less than the total amount owed on the loan, and the lender agrees to accept the reduced payoff. Unlike REO transactions, where the lender already owns the property, short sales involve negotiation with the lender while the homeowner still holds title. This introduces additional complexity, as the lender must approve the transaction, including the purchase price, closing costs, and any concessions. Agent responsibilities in short sales. Short sales require a higher level of skill, patience, and communication than traditional transactions. Agents must gather and submit a complete short sale package, which typically includes financial hardship documentation, income verification, bank statements, and a detailed explanation of the seller's situation. This process reinforces earlier discussions on competency and ethical responsibility. Agents must either have the knowledge to handle these transactions or seek guidance from experienced professionals. Clear communication with all parties, the seller, buyer, lender, and escrow, is essential. Delays are common, and managing expectations is critical to maintaining trust. Pricing strategy and market realities. Pricing a short sale correctly is one of the most important aspects of success. If the property is priced too high, it may not attract buyers. If it is priced too low, the lender may reject the offer. This ties back to the CMA discussion in the REO section. Accurate market analysis is essential to creating a price that will both attract buyers and gain lender approval. Disclosure and ethical considerations. Just like in all other transactions, disclosure remains a key responsibility. Agents must ensure that buyers understand they are entering into a short sale, which may involve delays, uncertainty, and lender approval. Additionally, sellers must disclose known material defects in the property, even in distressed situations. This connects directly to earlier discussions on disclosure laws and ethical obligations. Financial distress does not eliminate the duty to disclose. Time management and deadlines. Time is the most critical factor in pre-foreclosure transactions. Agents must track the trustee's sale date carefully and ensure that the transaction progresses quickly enough to close escrow before the auction. Working closely with escrow and maintaining communication with the foreclosure trustee is essential. As discussed in the previous section, postponements are not guaranteed and should never be relied upon. Common challenges in short sales. Short sales often involve extended timelines, multiple layers of approval, and changing requirements from lenders. Buyers may become frustrated with delays, and sellers may feel overwhelmed by the process. Agents must act as the stabilizing force in the transaction, providing clear guidance and maintaining consistent communication. This ties directly back to the importance of communication discussed in earlier sections. Putting it all together. At this point, the progression is clear. The trustee's sale represents the end of the line for ownership. Pre-foreclosure represents the opportunity to act before that point. Short sales provide a structured way to resolve financial distress while avoiding foreclosure, but they require skill, patience, and strong ethical practices. The agent's role is to guide the client through this critical window, ensuring they understand their options and helping them make informed decisions. As we move into the next section, we will continue to build on this foundation by examining how to navigate negotiations with lenders and manage the complexities of distressed transactions at a higher level. Online discussion. Why is the pre-foreclosure stage the most important time for an agent to intervene? Answer: because the homeowner still has control of the property and multiple options are available before the foreclosure sale occurs. What is the biggest challenge in a short sale transaction? Answer: obtaining lender approval while managing timelines and expectations for all parties involved. Why is accurate pricing critical in a short sale? Answer: because it must attract buyers while also meeting lender approval requirements.